hope you and yours are staying safe and healthy during this quarantine. Welcome back to another production of the NFQL, brought to you by Code Sox, 26 Shirts, Gratwick Gaming, and us here at Trainwreck Sports. Last week's action, the Bills took to prime time to take on the San Francisco 49ers, looking to go to 9-5, looking to stay on the winning ways, and they did so early. Josh Allen completing to Smoke Brown along the goal line. He's dancing. He's got a touchdown, and the Bills have an early lead in this one out in the Bay Area, catching it right along the goal line, too, making his way into the end zone. It stayed that way until early second quarter. Jimmy Garoppolo running for his life when he's brought down by Super Mario Addison in the end zone for his safety. That made it 9-0 Buffalo. Jimmy G was running for his life early and often in this one. And this Bills defense was not done in the second quarter, folks. Jimmy G dropping back to pass. He's scrambling. It's knocked out again, and it's another Bills newcomer, A.J. Klein, rumbling, stumbling, bumbling, back to the house. He turns the turnover into 6, and the Bills had a dominating 16-0 lead in the second quarter. As you see, I mean, the protection wasn't terrible for Garoppolo on this play, but just couldn't get rid of it, and eventually Klein was able to get to the edge, make a play, scoop it up, and take it back for 6. 16-0 early in the Bills seemed to have everything going in their favor. All of a sudden, on the next drive, Jimmy Garoppolo complete to Brandon Ayuk. He makes a man miss, and there's nothing but green in between him and pay dirt. He goes 65 yards to the house. That put a quick dent into the lead, but obviously didn't affect much as it was 22-10 into the fourth quarter. Bills driving when Josh Allen makes an ill-advised pass right into the numbers of a defender. He's taking it back the other way. Touchdown for the 49ers. So driving on the plus side of the field up 12 to all of a sudden down or up just one possession. Not very advantageous for the Bills. Later in the fourth quarter, 5 minutes to go, Mostert makes two men miss at the line of scrimmage on second down, and he takes it in for the touchdown. Crazy move to make two defenders miss, but he earned it, and the San Francisco 49ers tied it up. Last minute to go, Robbie Gould running on for a 52-yard field goal. It's up, and it's good. The Bills, who led by 12 while driving, now trail by 3 with less than a minute to go. Josh Allen would drive them near midfield, but he would be sacked by Dee Ford, and that would knock him out of field position and wrap up the game, folks. We will stay tuned for another big matchup. Let's go. Catch up! 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 And you saw an incredible atmosphere there. It's an incredible atmosphere here at New Era Field as the Buffalo Bills get ready to host the Los Angeles Chargers in another matchup here in the 2020 NFQL. I'm Maniac, joined by my co-host, Dan Gambino. Dan, coming off a tough loss on Sunday Night Football, these Bills look to turn around and get things righted here in primetime.
Yeah, they've got to string together a couple victories here, get some help from the Dolphins, and lose. One thing's got to break, and today's a big one.
No doubt. You can only control your own destiny. You can only take care of your own business. And the Bills are looking to do that here in primetime. Again, back-to-back home primetime matchups for the Bills, so it's awesome to see. And again, take a look here. We have the division leaders. We have the Buffalo Bills in the hunt. They're in the hunt. We need a win here. Like you said, we need a win or Miami loss, but you can only control your own team. Bills need to take care of business. Speaking of taking care of business, make sure you're commenting who you think is going to score the first Bills touchdown for a chance to win a $25 gift card courtesy of Gratwick Gaming to your favorite local restaurant. Just comment what player you think for the Bills is going to score the first touchdown, and if they do, you'll be entered to win. Again, comment the player, hashtag Gratwick Gaming.
Yeah, it looks like the defense is going to start us off here, so don't sleep on Trey White or Edmonds or any of the guys on defense to come up with that first touchdown. About to get underway here.
Yep, getting underway. And as you see on the season, Justin Herbert having a pretty good rookie campaign, playing responsible. This is a Thursday night game. Speaking of the schedules, Dan, a lot of Bills schedule rumors right now. One that's been breaking recently, for those of you tuning in, Bills will be playing at home Thursday night football, hosting Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Again, just a rumor, but it's looking like it's being confirmed by a lot of the major pundits.
Well, we're getting what we wanted, a primetime game against Kansas City at home. Wow, that's going to be a ruckus atmosphere.
Yeah, it's going to be, basically I'm expecting a similar atmosphere, to be honest, to the Patriots games. The Chiefs have made the AFC Championship the last 2 years. They won the Super Bowl last year. The Bills crowd, the Bills Mafia will be out there with something to prove.
Yeah, it'll be a good time. Hopefully our Bills can take them down in front of our hometown fans, something that they had a little bit of problem doing last year. And they give up the big play to start this game. Oh, no.
Yeah, Keenan Allen to the house.
Not the start we were looking for. Just 47 seconds into the game. Something you don't usually see, especially in these sims. We don't see a lot of over-the-top happening. Usually our safeties are a little deeper.
And we commented on that yesterday. They've been dependable on that throughout their time with the Bills, Poyer and Hyde. They typically don't allow over the top.
Yeah, and that's something we're hoping not to see as we go into the 2020 season. They find themselves into a 7-0 hole to start the game. All right, here we go. $25 to your favorite local restaurant on the line. All you got to do is you got to comment the player that's going to score the touchdown.
You got to be in it to win it, folks. You got to be in it to win it. Josh Allen getting things going in the right direction. Had a good game going until that pick in the fourth quarter last week, Dan.
Yeah, it was a little disappointing. They had the lead going late into the game. They gave it up. Costly pick. Ended that game. So let's see.
Fumble! Oh my gosh, Cody Ford lucky to fall right on it. I think he was getting blocked down to the ground and was lucky to fall on it. Need to protect Josh better than that when you have a guy like Bosa lurking.
Yeah, you better have your head on a swivel with that guy because he's a handful.
Most definitely. And we are reaching out to all our groups now, folks. Shout out to all the Bills Mafia tuning in across all the platforms: YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, Twitch, Instagram. We love you all. Honestly, there's just no place to rather be. Thursday night. I mean, I know the Kardashians is tonight, Dan, so you got to go a little bit early, but I just love, getting together for this Bills football. It's great in a world without sports to get back to some normalcy.
They should just rename that show Keeping Up with Quarantine.
That would be good. Yeah, honestly, I would watch a show with like you should be able to choose from like 1,000 people, like 1,000 celebrities keeping up with quarantine, and you could choose like 5 of them to watch during quarantine. That would be great programming.
Just live broadcast a la Truman Show. Somebody should just do it. 24/7, sleeping, everything. Probably have to be on Cinemax or something like that, but it would work. It would work out.
Oh, no doubt. It would work out in more ways than one. And speaking of working out, people are trying to work out the schedules amongst all these rumors. What were some of the favorite rumors you heard today, Dan?
Well, it's funny how it started off as playing blocks of teams spread out across the country, and we were going to play the West all at once. And now it turns out to be the Jets at home, week 1. That place is going to be electric, if that's true.
Oh, no doubt. Going to be National Grid with all that electricity going on week 1. Allen versus Darnold, a lot going on, no doubt about it. I want to divulge because I believe the official schedule is coming out in 20 minutes from the Bills, but I think we got it early here at the NFQL. I think we got a little peek. I think we got a little taste. I think we got a little peek ahead at the schedule. So we want to unleash for you. Obviously, got the drive going on. We'll keep on her for that. Justin Herbert and co are driving close to midfield. Week 1, Jets. Week 2, you're going on the road at Miami.
Yeah.
So
if I can be in the stands, that's for sure.
Oh, that has Code Sox back-to-back written all over it for the start of the season. Week 3, you're coming home. You're facing Sean McVay and the Rams.
You got your hands full there. That's a good start to the season, but try to get some early wins.
I know a lot of people have kept an eye on this. There was speculation of whether this game is going to happen later in the year. People heard it might happen earlier in the year, but the Clayton rumors were weird with that. You can lock it in, Bills fans. Las Vegas, week 4. The Bills go to Sin City looking to upset Chucky Gruden and the Raiders.
Boy, I would love to take a whole month off to go to all these games if they'll.
No doubt. I'm sure all over the nation, kayak accounts are going crazy right now. People are looking up flights. And next week, oh my gosh, you got a party in Vegas. You think you're going to take the next week off? No chance. At Tennessee.
Oh my goodness, they're really trying to get us to go everywhere early. That's an amazing start to the schedule for our pitch.
And so far, I know a lot of Bills fans, they want to be in prime time. Let's face it. They want that spotlight. They want their team getting that dap. No primetime games so far from what I've listed. But don't be frustrated, folks. You want a chance to prove it? You want a chance to show what kind of team you are after those first 5 games? Well, good luck. You're going to have the chance to do it in a semi-national spotlight, not on Sunday Night Football, not on Monday Night Football, but Thursday Night Football, hosting the Kansas City Chiefs.
Off of the Vegas game or hosting the Chiefs at home?
Nope. Jets, Miami, Rams, Vegas, Titans. So Titans. So back-to-back teams that played in the AFC Championship last year. Welcome to the schedule.
Very front-loaded schedule.
So that is going to be an insane matchup, no doubt. If fans are allowed, I can only imagine what New Era Stadium will be like. Probably insane. Keeping it going here. Week 7, you're going to be at Jets. So 2 of the first 7 weeks or 2 of the first 7 games for these Bills, they're going to figure out exactly how they match up against this Jets team.
You win your division by winning your divisional game.
Let's see. Rolling on. So that is the first 7 games. Week 8, we finally get to see our favorites. They don't have Tom anymore. The Patriots come to New Era Field. I believe that'll be November 1st that they've already confirmed date-wise.
They might be through 4 quarterbacks by then.
It could be very interesting. Bill Belichick could be through 20 tablets by then. So we're looking, we're rocking, we're rolling. The ninth game in the schedule, Seattle. Home.
So got back-to-back home games.
Back-to-back home games against tough opponents. That's those two teams met in the Super Bowl not too long ago. I know it feels like it was forever ago. It was what, 4-5 years ago? I mean, Russell Wilson, Tom Brady went head-to-head in a Super Bowl. You'll be facing them. They'll both be at New Era Field. Then Week 10. Wait, hold on. Are we playing at Arizona or home against Arizona?
At Arizona.
Okay, at Arizona. Just because I don't want to give any misinformation. It's at Arizona. Week 10 at Arizona. That's what we got going on. Week 11. Okay, so this is actually by weeks. I shouldn't have been such an idiot. So all those are weeks. So weeks 1 through 10, they're playing. So you want to talk about a start to the season. Weeks 1 through 10, they're playing. Week 11, bye.
Very late bye. Could be great if you're in the right position. It might be what they need at that point.
I mean, if you're a good team, that's where you want your bye.
Yep.
No doubt about it. Home against Tyrod and these Justin Herbert-led LA Chargers.
Yeah, come on in cold weather.
Oh, yeah, come on in the cold weather. And then things start to get really frosty. So we've obviously had one primetime game. Well, the Bills get their second one here. They will go on the road at San Francisco, Week 13, Monday Night Football.
Glad they got a Monday nighter out there. That's perfect for them. Show who they are on the spot.
And you like that taste of the primetime limelight, folks? Well, get ready, because New Era Field is going primetime again. Week 14, welcome Pittsburgh Steelers. So they played a December primetime game at Pittsburgh last year. Must have been good in the ratings, because they're bringing it back again this year. Steel City comes to town Week 14 for Sunday Night Football.
Back-to-back primetime games. If we wanted the exposure, we got it. Now we got to do something.
And then they're going to go on the road, and this is going to be a tough matchup. Speaking of tough matchups, another Keenan Allen touchdown. Sheesh. He literally caught that around midfield, it looked like.
That was
Look, that's us. The Bills don't have an answer for Keenan Allen right now.
third down play taking it to the house. Was it 70 yards?
Yeah. Incredible. The Bills have had that happen a couple times. Jimmy Garoppolo did that to them last week, and then a couple of weeks ago, Pat Mahomes did that. That quick hitter that goes to the house.
That's what happens when you're aggressive off those corners. Sometimes you get caught sleeping, and next thing you know, the ball's over your head.
So I got caught up. So that was Week 14. They host Pittsburgh on Sunday Night Football. Week 15, this was the tough matchup I was alluding to, at Denver.
Better off late in the season at Denver. The humidity and everything helps when you're up in that altitude. That there won't be humidity at home. So we'll have to see what they can do. It's gonna be an awesome year based on what the schedule is so far.
Yeah, and so the previous 2 weeks you had been on primetime. Well, guess what? You're on primetime again in Week 16. So Week 13, Monday Night Football. Week 14, Sunday Night Football. Week 16, Monday Night Football. They're going on the road at New England.
Boy, amazing.
Could be a lot on the line in that matchup. So that tells me Rec Room is going to be going nuts.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome if we can be in the stands and the fans could get together to watch the game.
Oh, no doubt about it. So then, closing down the home stretch, you got Miami at home, Week 17. I don't think there's any time you'd rather have them.
Yeah, let them come in when it's nice and frosty and cold, and that'll be into January.
Oh, yep, that'll be January. I think it's January 3rd, 2021.
So their bye week is when? Before Thanksgiving?
Yes. So they're into November by the time they got that bye week.
Well, we just got to hope that the training staff and all the physical therapists can replicate what they did last year after winning the award for the training staff of the year.
Yeah, most definitely. So I got to look at this right now. Let's see.
Dawson Knox over the middle, first down. Guys, we got that TD drive going, so make sure you are commenting who who you think is going to score the first Bills touchdown, and you will win a $25 gift card to a local restaurant in your area, courtesy of Bratwick Gaming.
Yep, we got these 5-9 Chargers getting the jump on these 8-6 Bills up 14-0 currently. And there you see the playoffs on the screen, folks. Get ready for those big matchups. One more time, because I know I did a lot of talking when I was going through the schedule. Let me shoot you through the schedule one more time after this play. It's a first down gain of 4 or 5 yards. Are they going to run a lightning play? Okay, we'll do wait right here. Let's see if I can get the whole schedule in between second and third down. Okay, Jets, at Miami, LA Rams, at Las Vegas, at Tennessee, home Thursday night against Chiefs, at Jets, Pats, Seattle, at Arizona, bye, Chargers, at San Fran, Monday Night Football, home Pittsburgh, Sunday Night Football, at Denver, at New England, Monday Night Football, Miami.
You were right there, man.
I was close. I lost, but it was okay. It was about finishing strong. I wasn't going to stop at week 12.
Yeah, it's the effort. You get the effort. I'm hearing your voice back again. I don't know if our producers can do anything about that.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on or if they're hearing that, but it's all good. We're rocking. We are rolling.
Boy, that's awesome. 3 primetime games late in the season, so the Bills can showcase what they can do late in the season. Man, that's awesome. Especially that I can watch them at home.
Oh yeah, of course. Great atmosphere to watch at home. I can't wait to be. I mean, I don't know. Is that week 16 game going to be like Christmas Eve?
It'll be.
I got to check the NFL schedule now.
27th.
Okay, so that's awesome. So 2 days after Christmas, even better.
26th.
Huge. And speaking of even better, we got the Bills getting back in it. Josh Allen driving. Make sure you're commenting who you think is going to score the first Bills touchdown. If you're correct, you could win $25 to your favorite restaurant, courtesy of Bratwick Gaming. You got to comment who you think is going to score that first Bills touchdown to enter.
Boy, so much for them, like, releasing everything at 7 o'clock. That's great. I'm excited. Let's get the season going. Let's get these guys back in there, getting ready for football. Once we're safe, that is.
Oh, of course. Safety and healthiness is the priority for everyone. 2nd and 7, setting up a screen. They get it to him, but man drops behind it and brings him down. Bring up a 3rd and 7. Let's get the hearts out in the chat for this one. Oh, no. Fumble. Oh, my gosh. Another fumble by Josh Allen. 2nd of the quarter. Luckily recovered.
The pirouette. It's the return of the pirouette. Guys, comment in the chat who's going to score this touchdown on the next drive. There you see the playoffs. The Jets are, the Dolphins are in the lead in the division. The Bills right on the bubble. Need a victory. Got to win. Big 2nd down and 11. The Bills really need to put some pressure on it. It's one thing they haven't done well this game. No pressure.
Yeah, and we're expecting to see a little bit more of an impact with the return of Jerry Hughes. I mean, what's going on here?
Well, I did
He
see
uses
that
missed a bunch of
sack.
weeks.
He had a sack in between us talking about the schedule. I did see that.
Okay, I'm sorry. I got caught up a little bit in the schedule, so.
No, I was just noticing it. I didn't say it till now. So it's on both of us. Robert Williams said Clifford called 4 primetime games. Good call, Clifford. Andrew, yes, this game has been a disaster thus far, but, we're a second-half team in this sim. All season long, they've been a second-half team. So let's see if they
big-time second-half team.
Keep it close, chip away. Hopefully we can get the touchdown drive out, get somebody eating some food tomorrow from their favorite local place, and the Bills can come back and try and take control of this game. Zach, on that schedule that you mentioned, what do you think the toughest part is? If you had to give
it's not even a question, Dan. Sheesh. I mean, you got the first 3 weeks. It's Jets at Miami, LA Rams. If you're a good team, you should be able to handle that. You should be able to be 2-1. This is where you start getting really tested. At Vegas, at Tennessee, and then on a 4 days rest, you're going to turn around and play Kansas City. We don't know if Kansas City has a bye week 5. I mean, they might be off for 11 days going into that game. So I think that week 4 through 6 stretch is really going to tell us a ton about this NFL team.
Yeah, I think I thought at the beginning of the year that the opponents, based on the opponents that we're playing, that this is a tougher schedule than everybody's been talking about. The Rams are no joke. They can come in and surprise the team, especially because the weather's still going to be good in Buffalo at that point in time. If anything, you want a little bit of rain or a lot of wind. You want something to make them uncomfortable. Because you can't play them on a dry surface and think that they're still not going to take the top off. So
no chance.
Yeah, that's a tough game. You got 3 quarterbacks in that NFC West that can carve you up. You got 2 or 3 in the AFC West. So I'm personally thinking, and I don't want to hear the backlash, but this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking 10-6. 10-6.
Well, I don't think that's backlash. I think that would be a good record. Most years, that's close to good enough to be contending for the division into week 15, 16, 17, just like we were last year.
Yeah.
We're so used to playing with a team that has the GOAT, has the greatest coach of all time. They're basically 13-3 every year. When we play them, we knock it up as 2 losses. So think about that. For the last 15, I know that we wanted to beat the Patriots, but you had to look at the math. I mean, they beat basically everybody they play. And the Bills fit in with that. So when you looked at the schedule, it was almost like they were at a natural disadvantage. Even if they could just start going 1-1 against the Patriots, I mean, that just makes the rest of the schedule so much easier.
Yeah.
0-2 versus 1-1. It's a world of a difference in the NFL. When they look at the stat for those 2 teams starting, I think teams that are 1-1 versus 0-2, like there's like a 3 to 4 times as much difference as making the playoffs,
Well, it's crazy. You can look at that on the other end of the spectrum. We legitimately could have lost to Miami at home. That home game.
100%.
We should have lost.
Redskins as well.
Week 1. If who's the linebacker for the Jets? Mosley. If he doesn't go out, we're not in good shape.
Yeah, no, he was dominating us.
He dominated the first half of that game. So, anybody can look at the way the ball bounces afterwards and say A, B, C, and D, but, man, it's really easy to lose games just like you win them. Just like right now, oh my gosh, they're still driving. They're on the 3-yard line, 2nd down. Big stop. A lot of safety help there from Micah. Man, this game's really getting
big time stop.
Out of control quick. Big 3rd down. All right, bend but don't break. Make it a still 3 possession game if they get this field goal. Yeah, Yeah, if you go on the Bills website right now, the page you are trying to reach cannot be found. So they're loading that up. They're getting ready to push that button in the next minute.
Mason Crosby on for the field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
Field goes up, and it's good. 17-0. Boy, we're already 5 minutes into the second quarter. So you know what that means? This is going to be a triple D here, bud. This next drive is going to be a triple D.
Oh, yeah. And you know what that means. A double dipper drive. We got 2 giveaways. We still got the Bills looking for that first touchdown. I know you're bearing with us, fans. I'll tell you what. If the Bills were going to pick a 20-minute span of any NFQL game to drop a dud, the 20 minutes when the Bills are getting ready to drop the schedule was probably the perfect time to do it. So we're putting that in the rearview mirror. I think that the Bills are going to come out. They're going to gun. They're going to go to the J gun, the Josh Allen no huddle, and they are going to come up with a touchdown here. I think it's going to be DeMarco.
DeMarco, I like it. I'm going to go.
Yep. Yeah, I know. It's like when you see an open spot on the roulette table, Dan. I mean, you know you got to put something down on that number.
Oh, no one's on 26? I am. Boom.
Now there is.
And then it comes up 34.
Oh yeah.
But it called me.
But it called me.
Called to me. Yeah, so let's see if they can string together a couple of first downs to start with. As you look at this 3rd and 3, Allen in the shotgun. All right, over the middle, moving the ball, need to go almost at midfield. There we go. Preseason's up, season's up. Still 4 preseason games. At Baltimore, home against Atlanta, home against Indy, at Detroit. That might get cut down. Looks like they're starting later, though. And they have to be determined on those preseason games too.
Oh yeah, they're gonna keep you in Lux for sure. I'm keeping an eye out on the Sale Sports, and I apologize if it seems like I'm dropping out. I'm just waiting for the schedule to literally drop so that we can keep an eye out. It looks like we got it. We did, folks. The schedule that we've confirmed to you was correct.
There we go. So everybody's running out to buy those 10-15 tickets. I'll tell you that much.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Those tickets preseason are probably going to be 3 times face value. I'm not even joking.
That game's going to be on Fox, NFL Network, and Amazon Prime Video.
Amazon Prime, baby! I got to tweet that out.
We made it to Amazon Prime. 3 1 o'clocks, a 4 o'clock West Coast start. I like the 1 o'clock games early. I don't mind it. I love that we go into the second half of the season.
So yeah, so again, very happy. I mean, obviously, we're happy because we got it right, but we're happy because we don't have to go through a whole other schedule of different games than we just explained, and B, it's nice. We don't want to give you guys false information, but just to confirm it again, let me lightning run through it. I know the Bills are driving; they just got sacked for a long 3rd down. Everyone's upset, and I'm with you. Jets at Dolphins, LA, Vegas, 4:25 game on October 4th, obviously, West Coast. At Titans, 1 p.m., October 11th. Quick turnaround, at home against Kansas City Thursday night. At Jets, October 25th. New England home, November 1st. Seattle home, November 8th. So that's going to be tough for Seattle to come on the road and play a 1 p.m. game. They know how to, obviously, though. They're a vet team. Cardinals on the road the next week, November 15th. Josh Allen sacked again in the sim. Chargers, Tyrod, Jake Herbert come to town week 13, or sorry, I don't know what week 11, or week 12, week 13, November 29th. I don't know, whatever. So there it is. December 1st, that's when you got the Monday Night Football against San Fran. The next week, December 13th, after the bye. We have the Steelers, December 13th. Or no, sorry, not after. Or wait, no, is that the bye? I'm losing my mind.
The bye is in week 11.
Okay, the bye is between the Cardinals and Chargers. I'm sorry, the numbers were blurred here. San Fran, December 7th. Okay, so that's why I was looking like December 1st meet. December 7th, 8:15, Monday Night Football. Then you have Sunday Night Football the next week. Steelers at Broncos at New England. December 20. Is that 6th or 8th, Dan?
December 28th.
December 28th for New England. That's week 16. Monday Night Football, and then home against the Dolphins.
Yeah, that Denver game looks like it's a flex game. It's listed as to be determined.
Wow.
Now, could you imagine if they flex
4
that,
straight? Oh, my God.
they flex that to Sunday night, depending on the matchup, depending on where everything falls, there's another touchdown.
Yeah, geez. Speaking
Bills
of
are
falls, the Bills are literally falling to Keenan Allen right now. The guy has 3 touchdowns.
Good thing the schedule came out because we would be really upset at this sim.
Oh, we would be. I
Holy
mean,
cow.
I still am upset. Don't get me wrong, but it's a little. It's like you got a pillow to go on, you know.
Yeah, we're just lounging around on the pillow that just came out. It's a brand new one, and we like it. It's soft and it's smushy.
No doubt. Love the smushies.
Yeah, that Denver game, if that gets flexed to a night game, you have a chance for a potential 4 in a row night games. You'd have the Monday night game against San Fran at San Fran, the Sunday night game home against Pittsburgh. The flex happens for a reason on the West Coast because they don't know if it's going to be 4, move to 1, move late. And then you have the Patriots at New England on Monday night. It would be awesome to have 4 primetime games. And if this team's rolling like we all think they will, boy, that would be amazing. Let's make America sick.
Seriously, that was awesome. What a schedule, man. Woo! I'm juiced up.
Yeah, that second half is nice.
And hey, still a 3-possession game here. No reason to be down and out. Only down 24-0. Still plenty of time left. Those were up 12 with 10 minutes to go the other night, yesterday, and they lost. It can happen. It can happen.
Remember the Oilers.
Remember the Oilers.
And we still have the TV drive going. $25 is up for free, for watching, for commenting. So hit the comments. Share the stream. Tell your friends. Hop in here. We can get a pizza or 2.
Oh, yeah. Chime in. Who do you think is going to get that first Bills trip to pay dirt?
I want in.
folks.
I want in. I'm going to pick Dion.
You got Dion? Dion Dawkins?
Yeah.
All right, you got Dion Dawkins, and I got Pat DeMarco. We should always have those guys. Because I know Dion's your guy. You guys are 2 peas in a pod.
Dion's a good guy. Dion's a great guy. I love what he does for the community and his attitude about it. Professional through and through.
Does have a pretty good outlook. I'll give him that.
There you go. A little handoff. Cutting,
Yep.
kicking, diving, dancing.
Yeah, there's no reason to get crazy. You still have 35 minutes, 34 minutes left in this game. You can easily score and get the ball back before half here. Okay, especially with holes like that. And you know where we're at, Dan? I think for the first time for the Bills.
We are in the Codes red zone.
The code zone. Let's go. The code zone layer. Let's go.
Yeah, we don't want it to be the cold zone, though, where it has been in previous sims. Yeldon doing some work.
Come on out here, come get some. Come get some. Come on here, come get some. Here, one. Watch out, watch out.
They just can't get anything going.
No,
I just-
you got the emotional defense on the sideline. Now they got the I formation where you know they're gonna pass out of it.
I just got a text message that said, "I'm booking airfare now. Do you want to go?"
Of course, it'd be silly to say no.
What's the answer always?
Yep.
Yep. And then you talk to your wife after, and you say, "Oh, I already did it.
Oh, someone booked it for me.
Oh, we can't do anything. It's non-refundable. And yes, I'll sleep on the couch for the next couple of weeks. It's okay."
Non-refundable. Oh my gosh, that could have been a pick six.
You just better hope you're non-refundable.
Oh my gosh, I hope it just doesn't get canceled. Obviously.
I know. I'm a little hesitant, but I'm gonna give the faith that everything's gonna be working. We already have the tin roof on lockdown, and they've already said, you know, we want you guys back. I believe they said that to John the day after, or maybe when we left. That let us know when you're coming back. So is that a blocked field goal again? Oh, this game can't get any worse.
No, possession's on. Possession's on.
Blocked field goal. Boy, I hope our Thursday primetime doesn't look like this.
Yeah, I mean, I hope we don't fall directly on our face.
I will go out and say that I like the yellow pants on the Chargers. They looks good. Their color schemes, their new jerseys are pretty tight. That's all I'm going to say about the Chargers, though. Yeah. Nashville's going to be a great time. And then you come home to Kansas City. It's amazing 5 days. It's an amazing 5 days right there.
Yeah, that is an incredible. I mean, I don't know if I can. I mean, I brag about my prowess, but I don't know if I can do Vegas and then Nash Vegas back to back.
I mean, you better bring a separate liver. You better have a carry-on of another liver if you're going to do that, because that's.
I told you yesterday when I went to Nashville last year. I'm lucky I didn't go to the hospital.
Well, we don't want anybody doing that. We don't want anybody getting that crazy, but that's a lot. That's a lot. Vegas and then Nashville, and then home. So that's a 50. What is that? 2 weeks. So that's what 7 and 7 and 5. Wow, 3 games in under 17 days. It's a lot. And then you don't even come out of it into a bye.
Yep, no rest for the weary, as they say.
Yeah, right. And it looks like we only have back-to-back away games twice. So we have back-to-back away games twice. We have the Raiders into Tennessee, and then we're home. And then later on in the year, you have the San Fran. I don't know. Or maybe I was wrong. Oh, there it is. Denver, and then New England. So a couple back-to-back away games.
Yeah, I mean, this schedule is crazy. I hate to speculate too much on it because I've just seen so many years where, I mean, you speculate that this matchup's going to be tough, this matchup's going to be tough, and it never ends up being like that. But, I mean, that's what we do as sports fans.
Think about it this way. We went last year to having one primetime game scheduled, right? Let's call it what it was. It was Thursday night, or Thursday, Thanksgiving, primetime. I'm calling it a primetime. So we've come such a long way. Now we have 3 with a potential Denver matchup of being a primetime game. So we have 4, potentially 5, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, that Denver is prime for flexing. I mean, it's more on Drew Lock and the Broncos than the Bills, to be honest.
I mean, and then you have we have our West Coast games too. So you have 2 4:00 starts, which can be CBS's game of the week in Vegas. It could be the NFC game of the week when we go to the Cardinals. Who knows what's going on? It's unreal that we have come such a long way in a 2-year jump, let's call it, as far as the primetime spectrum. Our fan base and our viewership has helped that. So everybody wanted it. Everybody did what they had to do, and they watched the games. They watched a replay of a football game. They see now that the viewership is not only in Buffalo, but it's around the country as the Bills Mafia shows themselves and surfaces as the Bills start playing better.
No doubt about it. Speaking of playing better, I think that's a pretty good idea for the second half. We're still looking for the first Bills touchdown. Comment who you think it's going to be.
Yeah, someone's got to make a play. Just somebody make a play, something spark. Get the fans someone out there a $25 gift card if you can guess the right person. At least leave here with some free stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean, let's give something away to the fans at least. Goodness.
What do you guys think of the schedule? Let's see what you guys think. Put it in the chat. Let us know what you think. Besides the primetime games, besides what Zach had said, what other part of the schedule is a glaring, boy, they better really have their hard hat on in the stretch of the games. Zach picked the Vegas, Nashville, Kansas City block of games as the toughest stretch. What do you guys think could be the next toughest stretch or the toughest stretch for the Bills as they go through? Is this a triple D?
Oh, this is a triple D. That is a double dipper drive. We got to get into it, folks, and there they are. The Bills are into it. A couple minutes in, but we're over the 40-yard line into field goal territory, but I'm not even going to say that. We're getting a touchdown this drive, and then the real mystery will be whether they go for two based on the sim.
I would imagine they wouldn't, based on other crazy calls like yesterday's running play at the end of the game. That was awesome. As time was expiring to.
Yeah, where were you when the Bills ran it on the last play of the game?
Only because they needed to drive down and tie the game. So we got a 1st and 10 from the 25. See if they can hop into that Codes red zone. Robert Williams says, I do not like the schedule. Well, Robert, give a little more on that. Let us know what you don't like about it. Like, what part? Does something scare you? Does something, the way the travel's set up? Is it the times? I mean, a little bit more information. This way, other people might jump in and say, I agree, I disagree. And it's weird that the Jets games are done before week 8. Usually we play them at the end of the year. Remember the one year we played New England in like a 3-week span, didn't we? Where we played them at home and then we went there really quick. Do you remember that, Zach?
I'm trying to think what year that was.
You know what's crazy? I've been playing Tecmo Bowl. Whoa, Josh Allen rolls out. There's the sack. I've been playing Tecmo Bowl with my son, and there's 18 weeks. There used to be 2 buys in the league. People that remember that. It used to be an 18-week season. With 2 bye
18
weeks.
weeks is incredible.
2 bye weeks. I wonder if that's something that the competition committee had put into perspective. You almost got that DeMarco touchdown. He was open.
Of course,
wide open on that last play.
It was a savvy pick. They're in the codes.
Codes red zone. 3rd and goal. Over the middle. No. What are they going to do? Oh, they go for it. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, they just don't have it today. It looks like. Hoping they can score a touchdown here and make this 2-possession game if they get the 2-pointer. We haven't seen Allen taken off and running as much as we have for the past 2-3 games. Okay, so Robert elaborated. He said, I do not like the back and forth away. 4 primetime games. We have a really young team. I hope they don't get skittish. I think we're good at 1 p.m. East Coast. Well, the good thing is a lot of our East Coast games are 1 p.m. They just have, obviously, the Thursday night game against Kansas City on the East Coast. Everything else looks to be a 1 p.m. game. There's no way to get out of the back and forth playing against the West Coast in both conferences. So there's 4 West Coast games that you're going to have to do because Kansas City's coming to us. I like the fact that we have a bye week after we go to Arizona week 10. Like, if there's any team on our schedule that's outside of our division that we're going to play the week before the bye week, I think Arizona is the perfect team.
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%.
Like, you don't want to have the biggest game where we don't know what Arizona is. So let me not say that like that's the easiest game on our schedule. Compared to last
there's no
year's
easy games in the NFL. I mean,
No.
we saw last year. The Dolphins game was one of the ones that we struggled with. Probably out of all the wins, they struggled with the Dolphins the most.
Yeah, not so much in Miami. The game, the one in Miami, they.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm talking about at home. I'm talking about home,
Yeah,
which you would think that would be the best.
Yeah, at home, and let's be honest. Let's look back over the past couple of years at home. We always had a problem on the road. I mean, Peterman throwing interception after interception on the road, and Allen getting hurt, and whatever it was the year before that. Last year, we did really well on the road. Our fans traveled really well. The guys always talk about how important the fans were on the road. They didn't want points seeing that we all come because it's blue-collar town or blue-collar people. But they didn't get the wins at home to make the statement games, the New England game, the Philly game, who has been a proven playoff team. And then, you had the Baltimore game where you really could have made a statement. Yeah, they lost to the Jets late in the year. We didn't need that game. Winning at home should be a priority, and they should be talking about protecting our field every day in that locker room.
I might have to come down and stay with you for that Week 2 game, by the way. Miami, if they get that popping. If fans
drive
are around,
over?
obviously.
We'll drive over.
Well, whatever you do. I'll play it by Florida rules.
Yeah, right? Come on down, man. Come on down.
Bills get the ball back. Not out of it yet, folks. We're still looking for that first Bills touchdown.
I'm sure John Holler's already up and everything to go down, waiting for his text message to say, hey, here's the deal for the tickets.
Oh, no, most definitely.
If you guys have never been down to Miami for the Miami Bills backers, it's a great time. It's always at the Elbow Room. It's in the middle of the day. A little day drinking. Get your day drinking on. The parking lot, I should say, the street is usually packed. Last year, Stevie Johnson was there. There were a couple other Bills players that were walking around down in the crowd. It was a great time, and I'm sure this year they have more giveaways and more players and people coming through as every year that party seems to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and I see some people talking, and I get it. With the Bills, you kind of want to keep a low profile and just have them. Their mantra, they're not a flashy squad. They just want to take care of business. But if you're even average in the NFL, you're going to get a couple of these primetime games. I mean, let's face it, the Bills were below average for a period of time. So now they're hopefully emerging, hopefully changing that narrative. And if you want to change that narrative and you want a better NFL team, then you better be ready to be playing in primetime.
Yeah, and you better bring it in primetime. You better make sure you're winning these primetime games. You better make sure that you're making a statement. I would love it if they came out and they do what we all want to do. I'd say, here, I'm going to run through my picks. The Jets win. The Dolphins, I'm going to say win. I think the Rams are going to give us a problem at home. I'm going to say that's a loss, so they're 2-1. They're going to beat the Vegas Raiders. They're still searching for their identity. Tennessee's going to be a good game. I'm going to call that a loss. Kansas City at home, flip a coin. At the Jets, we can win that game. Home against New England, we could win that game. Seattle, winnable. Arizona, winnable. Chargers at home, winnable. That's a loss against San Fran. Tough place to go Monday night playing out there. Pittsburgh at home, winnable. Denver, winnable. New England, winnable. Miami, winnable. They could be 11. They could be 11-5. They could be 10-4. That equals a division.
Yeah. That would get it done for sure. Basically, you got to win your division games above all else. I mean, they could really go 500 on the rest of the games. I mean, just to be honest, if you go
you win
4-2, 5-1 in the division,
6 games in division, all your division games, 4 games out of the division put you in the playoffs, especially with the expanded playoffs.
Most definitely.
Because it is expanded this year, correct?
I believe so.
I believe. Okay, so you have that extra team that's making the playoffs. You win 10 games, you're going to make the playoffs. You win 9 games, you might make the playoffs now.
Yeah. I remember when the Bills went 8-8 in 2002 or whatever, and they were like 4th.
Yeah.
Crazy world. 3 and out was what you could not have there, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're still waiting on that first TD. I mean, guys, those of you that are here, thanks for sticking around during this dismal game. I mean, great information. Awesome that you guys the games that quickly, Zach. I don't know who your source is, but boy, they were on point.
Yeah, shout out to the source. That's all I can really say, because, I mean, without them, I'm just basically a nobody. We were lucky they were right, but we wouldn't have told you there if we didn't have a little bit of confidence in there. Would have liked it at 5 p.m. That would have been a little bit more exclusive, but we'll take it at 7:05 when we go live. Nice play by Jerry Hughes. Looks like he's fully healthy.
You know, you don't want to clowny it.
Yeah, and there's been a lot of talk about this. Clowney is still in kind of a flux. I mean, I don't want to speak towards contracts. Obviously, I don't know ultimately what Bean and McDermott think of Trent Murphy. But if you're telling me that you could take, half or 2/3 of the money you could save by cutting Trent Murphy and then put on an extra couple of million towards Jadeveon Clowney, I don't know why we wouldn't do that for one season.
Well, I know a certain someone would recall their tweet from last year and say, see, I was just a year off.
Oh, that's fair. You know what? I'd give credit to their sources then, because I would be so happy about the Bills improving.
Yep. It's just for grins, just for grins. Why so late?
And the Bills do get a quick 3 and out, so although it was terrible.
Can we get a touchdown for the people? Can we get a people's touchdown? We need a people's touchdown here. Who do you got for the people's touchdown? Let's talk real people now. Okay, we're going to get, DeMarco could be yours. Deion's not scoring a touchdown. I don't think that plays in the game. Unless he gets a fumble recovery and advances and scores. So, who's going to score the touchdown, Zach?
I'm still on DeMarco. I think they're going to get all the way down. They're going to get Yeldon. They're going to get Beasley. They're going to get Brown. I think DeMarco gets it in from 6 yards out.
I think that it's going to be Brown.
Okay.
I think Brown's going to score the touchdown here. I think it's going to be a big play. I think we're ready to take that shot.
I'm DMing D-Doc right now that you lost all faith in him. Your boy Codes.
Didn't lose faith in him.
Your boy Codes lost all faith in you.
No. Fake news. Check your facts, dude. Put him in fact checker.
I will. I got to get a second source. Speaking of second source, Allen runs right. He's got to make a man miss, and he does. 30. Slides down at the 35. Very nice. Woo.
I don't know if you heard it, but I heard Berman all the way from Bristol going, whoop. He just shook him right out. Sneaky fast at Josh Allen.
He's like
Jimmy Josh. Forget Jimmy Johns. He's Jimmy Josh. He's sneaky fast. And they'll run out the third quarter into the fourth. Jason Toal, yeah, check that man's ankles. I'm sure they're pretty much still at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I decleated him. I've never seen a guy decleated on a juke. Bill's getting aggressive. Oh my gosh, gotta protect Josh better than that.
The game time injury report says pride for that guy, whoever that was that got juked. Injured pride.
Oh, broken pride.
Yep.
Fractured.
Bo is just, man, the next person that takes over this team and what we're doing going forward, blah, 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 I really hope they invest in a right tackle. Because Cody Ford has been getting destroyed week in and week out. Watt destroyed him.
Oh yeah,
Bosa
I mean
destroying him.
he's been getting crushed.
If you've got a left end, you're going around Cody Ford in this sim.
No, what are your I mean, I thought he held his own last year. Okay, any optimism towards growing in this offseason? You think maybe he might be able to mature into the role?
He will. Experience helps on the line. He was young, playing in a position. I mean, he's a right tackle. We get that. He played guard. Played a lot of guard in college as well. So he's one of those interchangeable pieces where I think that first year, if Nsekhe doesn't go down, they might have moved him depending on Feliciano, and Feliciano ended up working out great. And Feliciano, big boy. But they were really looking and eyeing at putting him there. When Nsekhe went down, he got thrown to the wolves. And they used that rotation. They said they're still going to use that rotation this year. So we'll see what that first year did. Experience, game experience, the speed of the game, everything that you have to work on. Sometimes it's a year 2, year 3 move for alignment, and we'll see if he takes those steps forward.
And I know it's 24-3, but that's something you would like to see this year. Stephon Diggs just going up and grabbing a 50-50 ball.
I want to see that in a 24-3 Bills game.
No doubt. Hey, still time. We're on the plus side of the field. Allen rolling right. He's going to run, but there's a defender there. Can he get a block? Ooh, he goes inside. The John Brown needs to be blocking that guy.
He was just watching him. He was admiring. He's like, wow, look at Josh.
He was. As Josh cha-cha slide down to the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
He's going to run with it again. He's got room in the middle. Ooh, makes man miss. That's a face mask. That's a face mask. Yeah, I would run out of the field.
Yards.
I would run out of the field.
McDermott. I want to see McDermott. They should show McDermott flipping out. Okay. All right. Clap it out. Guys, in the chat, put who you think is going to score the touchdown. If you're watching and you're not commenting, you just don't want free money for free food.
If you don't like free money, it's okay.
Comment for me. I want Diggs. I think he's better than the game portrays him. There we go. We got a Brown. Andre.
What can Brown do for you?
He can score a touchdown and give someone a gift card.
This is DeMarco territory, to be honest.
We got a Singletary. We got a couple Dawson's Creek, Fort Knox. Come on, Yeldon. This is Yeldon era right here. Mop up time, down by a little bit.
You ain't wrong.
Maybe a boss touchdown. We got a false start. Is that my guy? Is that Dion? I think he jumped.
Better let D out.
3rd and 13. Over the middle. Oh, yeah. Are they going to kick the field goal? Are they going to kick the field goal?
They can't kick the field goal because they're down 3 scores. It still keeps it a 3-score game. I think the CPU is going to prevail versus those odds.
I hope you're right. We've already had one blocked. Also. Need that red line. You don't have to score a touchdown. Let's get the first.
Pick. At least he pinned him deep. You got to look at the bright side.
All right now we're going to throw another Code sock giveaway up there. It's not going to be a drive. It's going to be a Codes stop. If we get a safety, a turnover, an interception, a fumble, or a safety on this next drive, you can be entered to win a pair of autographed Stevie Johnson Code sock. You have to like Code socks to enter. If you already like us, comment in the chats. Been here for years. Put something in there, already like, done, something so we notify. You have to be live to win this. So get it in the chats, like Code Socks on any 3 of the platforms, and you're entered. Oh, we almost had it right there.
There you go.
Getting it now. They're on the 3.
You gotta stop here. Oh man, they're back at the 2. They're going the wrong way.
We got another chance here for a safety or a turnover. Cliff Hicks is in. Cliff, you already won. Should have put a disclaimer out there, but we'll let you if it happens.
Throwing it deep. Oh my gosh, was that caught?
Oh,
And it's gone for a
he's gone.
touchdown.
Is that
98-yard
Allen?
touchdown.
Allen has
No,
700
no.
yards.
No. That's what's his face? Mike Williams from Clemson. He's a beast too, though.
I'll tell you what, the quarterback has about 700 yards passing. Yep.
Yeah, pretty
My
much.
buddies are
Herbert
already sending everything about Nashville. Boom, Nashville. Guess where I'm going?
Well, you're already going to Vegas, I thought.
No, I'm going to Nashville. Nashville's happening. I'm already going to Nashville. Tickets. Oh, here's another ticket. Nashville. People are just texting me left and right. Nashville. We'll see what the wife says about Nashville.
Well, I look forward to her finding out.
Yeah, well, it should be a fun night. Here's the point after. It's good. 9 minutes, 45 seconds.
It's good. Sheesh.
Sheesh is right.
This has not been one to remember, folks. I'll tell you that much.
Nope. So the Bills are going to drop 2 straight. We'll have to wait and see what the playoff structure brings after all the games are in. Keep you guys all up to date with that on all the social media. Cliff Hicks, I went to Nashville last year. Yeah, that was amazing, Cliff. The sea of red, white, and blue down Broadway is one for the ages. And now there's going to be double the people after they saw what happened last year. Only problem is that Vegas trip. I know a lot of people are going out to that too.
I know, that's the real difficulty. I mean, they didn't do Bills fans any favors putting those back to back.
No, not at all. Brian Covert said, "Put the second stringers in."
Pretty much. I mean, it would be time for Fromm, I'd say.
Jake from where?
State Farm.
Clemson.
Oh my gosh, you don't want him. You don't want that happening.
Jake from Georgia. Yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. I know that this is like nails on a chalkboard right now, the way that this offense is playing. But San Diego, let's bear in mind, San Diego in this game has a top 5 defense. So they're not playing down to their competition, that's for sure. And safety.
Oh, he got out of it.
They gave him that to 1.
4th and 34. That was, they're not playing down to the competition. And safety.
They should run the ball. They should run the ball.
The thing they should run is the clock, and they should run it all the way out.
Yeah.
Get this game over with. I hate to say it. Sometimes you got to know, like, when it's time to retreat off the battlefield and not lose all your soldiers.
Well, you know what, though? Here's the thing. SVP will be yelling at us right now because there is still a game going. It's called
big game going on.
The over-under is still going on. If you're an over-better, you're telling us, stop talking, let them score, and if San Diego's got to score, give them the ball back. 200 yards
on 4 receptions.
And 3 of them are touchdowns.
That is absurd. He's averaging 50 yards a catch.
I mean, his yak is like 198. That's amazing. He basically has 4 receptions for 4 yards. That's unheard of. Robert Williams.
6:48 to go.
Oh, we got 3. Great. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of ironic because the most painful game that I've been to probably in the last couple of years for the Bills was a home opener against the Chargers a couple years ago. Just got dominated in that game.
Didn't Peterman start that game and they pulled him after like the 3rd possession?
No. Peterman started week 1 against the Ravens, and then Allen started week 2 as a rookie, which is just like ridiculous.
Oh, he did.
Basically, when they were all talking about how Allen wasn't even going to like play his first year.
Well, you know, they had so much confidence in Peterman. Not only that, but what else happened? A.J. McCarron got hurt, brought him in to run the team, and Allen could learn. Basically, throw him and hang him out to dry, and he got hurt. He got hurt in training camp. And Peterman was the biggest practice player ever. $1 million on paper, 1 million interceptions in reality.
Jeez, I mean, just the fact that Allen's still in there throwing 4-yard darts just makes no sense.
Join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. We have the Rams game. If the Bills make the playoffs, we will have immediately following that the playoff game. The way they're playing right now, they don't look like they're going to win this game, but there's always tomorrow. The good news for you watching is that we still have the Bills' first TD drive going. So there's been a giveaway on the screen the whole game.
Yep.
And give it away. Maybe you want to order from Santora's. Maybe you want to order from Chefs. Maybe you want to order from...
My mouth's watering.
I know, and I'm 1,300 miles away from all these good food places.
Well, Keenan Allen got a reception for a loss of 1, so like that really hurt his numbers.
Yeah, I'm sure he's devastated.
Oh, he's absolutely broken up.
He's not even on the field. He's so upset. This is a run for the bus if I've ever seen it. There you see it on the screen there, Zach.
Yep. Bills are bubbled up right now, so we got to wait and see, but we're hoping that they'll get the playoffs. I mean, look at that bubble. Bills, Texans, Chiefs. I haven't double checked, but I saw speculation that it was going to be Texans, Chiefs to open up the season.
Oh, that's the Thursday night starter. And here's the question: if we were at Kansas City, do they put us on prime time to start the season? I think the answer is a resounding yes.
Oh yeah, I hope so.
But I'm glad it's not at Kansas City. Let's let them come to us. Maybe the boys in practice will settle that score if we can throw the ball further.
Oh yeah.
Maybe one day soon we'll see a McDonald's commercial with Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen trying to throw the ball over stuff, kind of like the Michael Jordan, Larry Bird.
I want to see a Mighty Taco commercial with that.
They should.
I haven't had Mighty Taco in like a year. Not even gonna lie.
Hey guys, if you're enjoying these streams and you want to see more, we do have a tip stream. Is that correct, Zach? That for the giveaways. I mean, we are doing this. Thank you to Gratwick Gaming. Thank you to everybody involved. If you guys want to throw tips to help support the local restaurants, there it's on the screen. We're not telling you have to do this. It's just appreciated so we can actually put this towards more giveaways, more prizes, keep the fun coming. We're going to be here every week regardless, but if you want to leave a tip for us, help us support our local restaurants in the Buffalo community and wherever you're watching.
J.A. slinging it over the middle. He's padding those stats now.
Yeah, they need to go down the field here. Let's at least give out this restaurant $25 gift card. Come on, Josh.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on the line over there.
2-minute warning. Thank goodness. I hate to say it. But thank goodness. I mean, 28-point game. The Bills, I don't know what happened. I feel like they left their game at Big Tree.
Yeah, they were hanging out at the big tree a little too late last night after they went through their walkthroughs, so it seemed to really impede their play today.
Put a little dent in it.
You know what else put a dent in it? Keenan Allen is definitely the player of the game. 5 receptions, 199 yards, 3 touchdowns. He torched them today.
Yeah, Bills did not have an answer for him. It feels like he didn't even have to do that much.
Don't forget the upcoming schedule tomorrow at the Rams, 7 p.m. If the Bills make the playoffs, we're right back at 8:30 with the wild card game. I think we need some turnover socks. Let's at least make the last 32 seconds a little interesting because they look like they're still actually running plays for a reason.
Yeah, they're still running up the score somehow. Levi going for that fumble, trying to get that turnover sock.
And they're hurrying up third. Really, come on.
They're trying to get those points on the board, but they're gonna have mercy, and that's gonna be the gun, folks. Chargers absolutely decimate McDermott and the Bills. He's disgusted. He's not clapping. He's got no reason to. Chargers took this one from the start. Keenan Allen dominating the Bills. Deion Dawkins did it. Did you just see Deion Dawkins holding the ball? Because I think it was a fumble recovery.
Yeah,
that was incredible. That was the one free thing they got.
Guard or not.
Yep, that's true. 31-3. Chargers win. 333 passing yards. My goodness for Herbert. He tore him up. The Bills had 137 rush, but that was in garbage time. Folks, you heard Kozak. Stay tuned. Tomorrow we are going to be back 7 p.m. It never stops on Gratwick Gaming. Stay tuned for more Gratwick Gaming game nights, Fortnite, Call of Duty, all kinds of stuff happening. We got Rocket League getting underway soon. It's not just Bills games. We appreciate you, Bills Mafia, and you know we love watching these games with you and enjoying it with you as always. For my co-host, Dan Gambino, thank you very much to our producer, Chris at Gratwick Gaming. For me, here at Trainwreck Sports, you know these Gratwick Gamings, this fun, and this Bills content, this train never stops.